Yes, get in, Villa fans. Get in. 3 points. Absolutely buzzing to stop the rot of losing. So buzzing about that. Ollie Watkins, 5 goals now in 5 games. Absolutely flying. Never in doubt that penalty. I'm absolutely buzzing that we've won, so we needed it, didn't we? We needed it big time. It felt I was a bit nervous going into it before the game. Really a bit nervous, and it weren't a nice game to watch, but my overriding emotion coming out of it, don't care how we played, got the 3 points, into the 30s now. I think we got 31 points, so absolutely just buzzing with the points. Yeah, buzzing for it. So let's get into my match reaction then. So Villa fans, drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like on this video. Let's go then. Let's go. Tale of the game. How did it go? What are my thoughts on the game then? So, first half. I weren't that happy, to be fair, Villa fans. I weren't happy with that first half. I thought we started the game pretty well. The first 25 minutes, I thought we were playing okay. I thought we were the dominant side. I think early on, Onana got the yellow card. McGinn played a good through ball to Ramsey, and Ramsey was, breaking through the lines really well. But yeah, I thought it was all Villa first 25 minutes. I thought we were doing well. Watkins got in behind. It was a really good save from Pickford. But I think we had our downfall on the 25-minute mark. Mings gave the ball away. We just started to lose our way in the first half. And it started to get a little bit hostile, started to get a little bit heated. They then had a corner. Decore ran clean through on us. Mopé had a header. Martinez had to make another good save from Onana. And then Mopé again had a header where Martinez made a save. So, we closed out the half. We weren't playing that great. And I was just frustrated with the way we were playing with the ball. We were sloppy and we just kept giving the ball away time and time again. And it was just so frustrating to watch that we were, in the first half, we were our own downfall. We had the ball. We started the game off well. We were bossing possession. We went through a little wobble spell, completely through us, and then that just gave Everton the initiative to just pile on us from the 25-minute mark. And we weren't happy, and I just weren't happy with it because we just kept inviting pressure. And, if you looked at the tail of the first half, one side wanted the ball, one side wanted to play football, but we're being pressured and we weren't being able to beat the press. Another side were playing long ball FC, crossfield ball FC. Just, we do play with a high line, so you can see why teams do want to play that high, want to play long ball against us. But, they were looking for knockdowns. They were doing everything we expected from an Everton side in that first half. And, they closed the first half well. We did have 58 possession of the ball. Second half, I think we started again. We started okay. Ramsey was having those progressive carries. And then we had that chaotic spell, didn't we, where it was just, they had a shot, it flicked up off Konsa. Of course, it went towards goal after it hit Konsa. It wasn't going to ping out for a corner or go out for a throw-in. Of course, it was going to ping back off his heel, go into the direction of the goal. Mings had to get it off the line. So that was just a chaotic spell. And we were finding it difficult to beat the press, weren't we? Watkins had a brilliant header, sort of the same sort of thing. Pickford, brilliant save, went onto the line, cleared off the line. And this is when the game changed for me. This was the game-changing moment. Emi Buendia coming onto the football pitch, replacing Leon Bailey. Luke Dean went off the pitch, replaced by Moreno. First thing, McGinn flicked to Buendia. McGinn goes down, penalty. Watkins, never in doubt. 5 in 5 for Watkins. And it was just prime Villa then, weren't it? You know, Watkins has got 5 in 5, the last player since Paul Ryder in 1985. And then Buendia with a lovely, lovely finish. Great goal. Again, McGinn was at the forefront of it, driving Villa forward, and it was a beautiful goal from McGinn. From Buendia, sorry. And I just thought we played really well from that moment. We started to dictate the play. We slowed the tempo down. We were in cruise control. We were seeing out the game really well. And we just got a grip on the game and we saw it out. So my overriding emotion, having said all of this, is that we did well in the end because it was a difficult place to go to. Everton, you know, made it so difficult for us. They're so physical. They're so lump it forward, get on that second ball, dictate the play again, driving forward. And we tried to play football, and there was times where we did some lovely stuff, but then there's times where we're our own worst downfall. But again, I think the introduction of Buendia, where he wanted to get on the ball, the little give and goes, finding little pockets, you know, saw us doing really well in that second half especially. I thought Ramsey had a really good game. Ramsey was driving us forward. We saw numerous times those progressive carries. So it was a really good performance from Ramsey. McGinn had a really good game as well. He was putting himself about, you know, when he was sort of breaking through the lines. He was playing some nice raking passes. So I thought, in whole, those two, Ramsey and McGinn, had a good game against a real physical battle. So I think I take my hat off to those two. Ollie Watkins, is he now looking like this complete forward? Because he's running channels, his hold-up play is good, his awareness to take it down the left touchline when he needs to, getting in the right areas, the penalty, beautiful penalty, straight down the middle. It was a great penalty. Playing out from the back, nervy moments, man. Nervy moments. We weren't beating the press enough for me against Everton. We weren't getting through it enough. And we had a tough game, but we didn't make too many errors. So fair play to us on that front. Martinez kicking was slightly better. Again, he got another yellow card. I thought Concert and Mings had a really good dominant defensive display against, you know, how many crosses were coming into the box. I thought Cash had a good game. You know, he was up against McNeil. It was a real hustle and bustle time for Cash, but I think he did well. Moreno looked good when he came on. Yeah, Bailey, not seeing enough. Really not seeing enough. You know, I spoke about the first half when we were under the cosh at times. I wasn't seeing enough from Bailey. I don't think he did much all game, did he really? Let's be honest. And then Buendia comes on and does more defensive work. You know, he looks more lively. You know, he got his goal. He sort of did the flick to get the penalty. So I think, you know, Buendia keeps his place. But all in all, really, really difficult place to go to. So difficult to go there and get a win. You know, they're flying at home. So, you know, it's another away victory for Villa. It's nice to sort of stop the rot. So where are we in the table now? We are still 11th. Feels like we've been 11th for about all season. But yeah, so we're on 31 points, level on points with Chelsea. We've played a game more than Chelsea. We are 10 points from Everton now, who are in the relegation zone. So, you know, it's a much-needed victory from us. West Ham have won 4-0 against Forest. Arsenal have beat Leicester 1-0. Leeds have got a victory against Southampton. So it was just a much-needed victory. It feels like it's a bit of a relaxer. It's calmed us all down. You know, it is a big result for Villa, to be fair. It is a really big result because, you know, losing 3 games in a row, it's never nice, is it? It's never good. We lost the game against Leicester where we should have done better at home. We lost away at Man City. We lost to Arsenal. So, we were under a bit of pressure, and it was a difficult game in these circumstances at Goodison, with the crowd, how hostile they are, to come away with a clean sheet as well, having conceded 11 goals in your last 3 games. We now stop the rot on that front. And now let's just regroup and start looking up this table and start building on performances. I think Emery will look at it and think there's things that he liked, things that he didn't like. Giving the ball away sloppy at times. I think he'll be fuming at that. But if we look at the positives, we'll close this episode out with the positives. Ramsey had a really good game. He looked back to some form, looked back to his best at times. McGinn had a real solid game in a hustle and bustle midfield. The double pivot worked really well. The defence didn't concede. They ushered the shape around defensively. They were bombarded at times. Watkins just keeps scoring. So on that front, it was really, really good as well. So let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy this victory. We've got Crystal Palace now at home where we can build on this performance. So, I'm happy. If I had to rate the performance out of 10, I'm going to give it a solid 7. I'm going to give it a solid 7 away performance for me. So, yeah. Villa fans, let me know your thoughts. Get involved in the comment section down below. Up the Villa.